Hi guys and welcome back. So today we open door number 20 in our self-working advent calendar of 2023, and you know this by now. This means that I drop a video of a new, easy but powerful card trick every day all the way to Christmas, so you can pick your favorites to perform and amaze and entertain your family during the Christmas celebrations or the New Year's. So I'll show you the performance on one day and the tutorial on the next, except from the 25th Christmas day, where I will show you both in one video. So this means 13 world-class tricks in total, and today we have the tutorial for the lovely trick I showed you yesterday, so make sure to go watch the performance first and then come back and watch this tutorial. Now, so this trick is by Nick Trost, and you can find it in the card magic of Nick Trost on page 111, and it's called 18 card poker, and it's a great trick in my opinion. I love this trick. Now, this trick utilizes something called the Jonah card, or the stranger card, or the odd card, whatever you want to call it, and it was introduced way back by Arthur Buckley in Card Control, and it's a wonderful little principle I will try to kind of explain a little bit as we go along. So for this trick we're going to have two groups of cards with 9 cards in each. So for the first group, and it doesn't really matter, but in this case I have 3 3s, 3 7s and 3 kings, okay? So that's in the first group, and in the second group I'm gonna have 3 4s, 3 8s and 3 kings. Okay? Now the thing is, when we deal the cards, we're gonna have all the cards from one of the group plus one stranger card, a card which comes from the other group. Okay? So 10 cards in total, 2 poker hands. And whoever gets that stranger card from the other group is going to lose. That's just how this principle works. And that's a wonderful little principle. So you can take these out, you can either take them out from the deck or probably have this prepared, because it's going to be a little bit boring to take out all those cards. So you can take this out, you can split the two groups, right? You can have these shuffled before, of course, also, but make sure to have some kind of key card or something so you know which group is which, right? You split them into 2, just like so, and you shuffle up half, and they shuffle up the other half, okay? And from here you can switch, okay? So they shuffle your half and you shuffle their half. So it's very fair, okay? And now you can ask, do you want these cards to go on top or on bottom? Doesn't matter, okay? Just like that. And now I like to do this a little bit like I showed you yesterday, very casually, and I already know I'm about to win. The fact that you're so sure that you're going to win is what kind of sells this trick, I'd say. To be very nonchalant, basically. And from here on, you're gonna give them the cards and you're gonna have them deal 2 poker hands. And that means that they deal to you first, so that's important. Okay, they deal to you first and then to them. And we're going to have 5 cards each. Now we look at their cards first. They have a 3 of a kind. Now I think I read somewhere that whatever they have, we have 1 step above it. So if they have a pair, we have 2 pairs. If they have 2 pairs, we have a 3 of a kind. If they have a 3 of a kind, we have a full house. So that's the only possibilities. Okay, so they have a 3 of a kind. So I can already now say that, okay, you have a 3 of a kind, but I have a full house. I don't even have to look at the cards to know that I'm going to win, and I'm going to have a full house. In this case, we have 7s and kings. All right? From here on, we're simply going to drop our card on top of theirs, like so. Okay? Now, this here is the stranger card, the odd card. And what we're going to do now is we're going to simply keep that over here, however we want. I simply, you know, peel that off and shuffle, like so. And then it's now on the bottom. I simply shuffle that back to the top, you know, running the last few cards, making sure that this card returns to the top. And at the same time, they can shuffle the rest of them like so. And from here, their cards go on top on our cards. So that's also very important. And it's the same thing again. This second phase, they deal two poker hands. They begin with me, so just like this. 5 cards each. So again, you flip theirs over first, like so, and they have a 3 of a kind in 4s, okay? Therefore, we already know that we have a full house. So we can say that, even be very casual, okay, that's very good, 3 of a kind, that's awesome, but this is even this is even boring for me because I know that I'm gonna win with a full house. And we have a full house, you know, kings over eights, just like so. And again, we place our cards on top of theirs, and it's the same thing. This here is the odd card. So again, we're gonna keep that on top. So I shuffle it to the bottom, back to the top, like so. And they can shuffle these cards like so. But this time you have to remember, and this time you're going to deal, you have to remember to put your cards on top of their cards, okay? Just like so. So this time you say, we're gonna do it a little bit differently. I'm gonna deal this time, okay? And you deal 2 cards, and then you say, let's spice it up a little bit. So let's see what we've got. Oh, you got a king, that's very good. And I got a 4, that's very good for you. And this is the Jonah card. And since we know that, you know, whoever gets the Jonah card will lose, you know, they're going to lose. So that's the beauty of this trick. Even if we have a higher card, we say, okay, if that's the case, we say, okay, I'm sorry, but from now on, you can switch cards with me whenever you want, okay? So this time, we deal an 8 to them, a 4 to us. Let's say they want to kind of screw with us a little bit because, you know, obviously an 8 is better than a 4, but we have a pair and they don't want that, of course. So they switch cards like so. And again, well, they don't want to switch here because it's the same thing, okay? And here again, they probably don't want to switch because if they do, we have, you know, a pair in 8s, even though they could, and they would have a pair in 4s. So right now we're in the lead with a pair in 4s, right? Okay, now they're in the lead with a pair of 8s, which is better. But we know, of course, that we're going to win because here comes the second queen, so we win with 2 pairs in queens and 4s against their pair in 8s. Okay, so that is the trick, guys. I really hope you like this. I think this is a beautiful trick and I do it often and I just love it. I think it's great. And if you like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe and press that notification bell so you get notified tomorrow when I release the performance of another lovely, easy, but powerful self-working card trick. For now, thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.